Hey there everyone, this is MarkyMan64 here, welcoming you back to another episode of Let's Play Astro on the PlayStation 5. This is episode number 25. So in the previous episode we faced the main bad guy, and I can't remember his name actually, but we faced him, and then we went into a secret additional Christmas themed level, and we started that but we didn't finish it, so I'm going to quickly go in and get as much done as possible in this level. So dive into Winter Wonder. So well, I mean, I suppose I could get the bird. Let's just get the bird, because that'll just make it easier. I rewatched what I had done, and it's so obvious what you have to do for this. So is that going to just point towards the different abilities? So for one thing, you have to come across here with this power, and I knew that, but then obviously you can then use the power on this thing as well. I don't know why that didn't occur to me. So that is how to get that gift. And here we go, we've got another bot. There we go, so that's the first bot that we've got there, and then we've had a few different things that we have already done, which we might need to not do again, but we'll need to do some things again that we've already done. Really what you're meant to do is do this in as quickly as possible, in a kind of order that I'm obviously not keeping to. I don't know why I'm redoing this, to be honest with you. This doesn't need to be redone. But I suppose I'm replaying the level as it happened. Let's go over to this igloo over here and take out this enemy. Clear out as much as possible, and then we're going. Yes, this is like the blow up power, right? Yeah. So let's do that and attach into this. Now the tree shows you where or what ones, how many you've done already. Let's just get rid of this guy and get this power up. Now, also back at the start, oh, I forgot how to do that. Also back at the start, there's a check, whatever tally mark to see how many you've got. Now he is looking up in that direction, up towards this lighthouse. Okay, so not round that way. What way are we meant to go round? This way? Okay, am I meant to get one of the other power-ups? Let me see if I can get into this. And then perhaps? No, okay, I've clearly to get another of the power-ups. Let me just go up here. And yeah, I mean, I can see that I have to get up there. I don't know how to do that though. Oh yeah, okay, so it'll be to do with, it'll be the power up that I did to do this, isn't it? Yeah, and then go down here. Perfect. Okay, and then is there, yes, I remember something else you have to do. I actually watched a video on this, just to help me along. It's clearly not helping so much now, but yeah, I am actually like a lot closer to the end of this game than I thought. Like, I've not got that much left to do. Let's get this and see what this is. So, like, obviously normally you wouldn't be collecting like the costumes and stuff like this, but for the purposes of this, I want to come up this way. For the purposes of this, it has you can keep track of how many you've got by the tally mark at the start. Like it tells you like so many out of 15, I think it is. And you can also see the gifts around the Christmas tree if you go to the Christmas tree. I know that I can climb up here, by the way, as as Big Astro. I just wanted to see what it was like to go around it as the little mouse version. Plus, there are so few places in this game where you actually use this power up. It's a shame. Okay, go along here and get these coins. Now what is on this side? Why does it... Is it just enemy themed cookies or something? I'm going round and collecting all the coins because we're really desperate for coins right now. Let me see if there's anything up here. Is it just this wire attaching the two? Yeah, okay. Oh, and back again. Right, okay, let's go back again. And I'm honestly not trying to pad this out, like, it's what it is. Oh, is the bottle... Oh no, the bottle is still there. It's just that the thing's gone from it. The... What's it called? The bottle... The top. What's that called again? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm going up this way. Oh, the mouse was really coming towards me there. And I'm getting this power up. And then this is obviously how I'm going to get up the top of the lighthouse, I assume. Let me just climb up here. It's not really all that clear. Oh yeah, this is definitely how I'm getting up here because it's got this thing here that I can only do with the chicken. So let's open this up, and it's another bot. Perfect. Okay, will that be... Yes, that'll be the next one, and then we've got one more to get. So you can see... Yes, that's right. You've got one more to get, but that's the special thing. So is that us got everything in this level except the thing that's under the Christmas tree? Let's just go back to the start. As I said, this shows you how many you've got and how many you need. Yes, we've got everything else except the last thing. So let's go to the Christmas tree real fast. Just getting as many enemies as we can along the way without ruining our stride here. Okay, up here, and then we are breaking this open, and let's see who this is. It's Spider-Man. So that was Miles Morales that we got previously, the one before this, and then that was Spider-Man. So there we go, and the PlayStation symbols as well, celebrating our victory. Well done to us. And we are going to quickly exit the level, and we've got a few more bots there that we didn't have before, and we've got a few more items that we're not really going to need, but hey, it's alright to be there. So let's wait for this. And again, I just saw it, the snowflakes are the shapes of and I just think that's such a genius idea. Okay, so that is 299 bots. So how are we doing for puzzle pieces? Do we have all the puzzle pieces? No, we don't have all the puzzle pieces. Let's go in here, and I think is there something else? Have we already got the puzzle piece that you get from the map? Oh, I just saw Yes, there's the puzzle piece from the map. I knew we still had that. So there's that. And then is it a puzzle piece that we still need to get from here? Yes, a puzzle piece and a bot. So let's go in here. And I think you'll know. Oh yeah, I do remember what you have to do for this. I think you'll know that what I'm trying to avoid. There we go. We've got the puzzle piece very quickly there. I'm trying to avoid the challenge levels, the cross challenge levels. But anyway, I am going to go forward to when I get this bot. Let's do this. Okay, so after quite a few attempts at doing some of the earlier bits that I said were like challenge levels, we've got this section over here which has a zip that we need to undo, and we are basically going to chase this bot around, or chase the UFO about and try and get this bot. There we go. We got there in the end. I know you're not seeing that, but wow, that took a while. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, and we now have all the puzzle pieces, and first of all I'm going to get this. Oh, it disappeared. I'm going to get it at some point. That I think means that we now have all the puzzle pieces in the game. Let me just check. Let's dive in. Well, we don't have one in the crash site, but is that going to be... Are we going to get that from doing this? So we now have 300 bots. And we have completed this build, so let's see what this build is. So that was the very last puzzle piece. Well done. Looks like a special friend awaits you at the top. So let's see where we go from here. We won't obviously do what is beyond that. If you don't know, then you don't know, but we won't do what's beyond that just now because we haven't done everything else. But I want to show you what happens here. There was definitely one puzzle piece missing from the crash site though. I don't know what that's about. But yes, we built all these, and we are transitioning to space. And we're up in space, and we have this. Now, I'll go in here, but I will be leaving again, because I'm not doing it just now. But yes, there's a Great Master Challenge, which we will do, honest, we will do, but we're going to leave planet just now. We will come back to this, and do it at some point, some point soon. We will be doing that, but yeah, you just drop down and you transition back to here. But it definitely looked like there was a... See if I go to the space map again. Is it maybe that... I don't know. Because there's no puzzle piece in there. Oh, that's a bot. Never mind, that's a bot. 30 out of 31. There's 11 out of 11 puzzle pieces done, but there's 30 out of 31 bots. That's fine. That's what I expected. So, let's see if this asteroid shows back up. I don't know what the asteroid is, but oh yes, it's the oh, what do you call it? The Crumble 5. Okay, but anyway, we are going to go into this level, Djinny's Revenge, and let's do this. This is basically another boss fight, but it's a boss fight that is a rematch of one of the mini bosses that we've faced, but just made a little more difficult. Just a little more difficult. So we'll see how we do with this. And yes, I mean, obviously it's Djinny that we're facing, hence the name. But we're on ice this time. So, and there's slightly more difficult bad guys that he brings on to face him with us, to face us with him. What am I talking about? But yeah, basically largely the same, only you're not falling off like I just did. Yeah, I have to start again. Okay, ignore that. Forget about that. Let's see if we can get him to get rid of his own minions. So then just rinse and repeat, but obviously, as I said, it's just a bit more difficult, and you don't have multiple lives with this boss, just the same as when he was a mini boss. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Do I need to start all over again, or is it? Okay, yeah. I need to face him until we are well and good Dunzo Munzo. Let's get rid of that guy. And it might be a case of if it takes too long, then it might be a case of like cutting to when I get it. Again. But yeah, basically like that the electrical enemies there don't seem to be as big an issue. Let's get rid of at least one of them. Okay, I need to time my jumps perfectly. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to cut forward to when I face him properly. Let's go. Okay, and it was the next time I faced him, so there was that. And let's try and get over here without falling off and rescue this bot. So yeah, it was. I know that it's easy to not believe that, but honestly, it was the next time I faced him. I knew that by talking, I was just making my life more difficult than it needed to be. So that's me got 301. Now that's the old total, but because I've went into that secret level, I actually have like more that I need to get. So 301 was the old total, now it's 308. And I think it's even more than that when you go into like more levels, but anyway, Retro Rampage 5. Let's try this and get this in one go. Let's see how well we do. Okay, so we have the boxing glove, whatever the update, the power up is. That right away. Second enemy, and we're right in here. Okay. Is that him, the one that I'm trying to like face? Is that? Yeah, I'm just getting defeated right away. Let's try and go over to the side, or I can try and avoid them, I suppose, and they'll sink down eventually. This one's tough. This one's the toughest one that I've had for a while. Okay. Let's hope that they sink very fast. Okay. Okay. And then they're sinking and oh, okay. So the center's the next one to get to sink, basically. Okay. Let's make them sink as fast as possible. If they can sink when as I'm avoiding. And oh, okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make them sink as much as possible. Okay, go round the side of them, and then if this goes on much longer, I'm going to just cut to when I get it, like I have done. Let's get this. Let's get them lowering down. No, he's going to stay there now. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Right, I'm going to skip to when I get it. Okay, so there was a few self-owned moments in that last attempt for unlucky salaryman. Let's get this, and that I think is the last of those retro rumble, whatever they're called. What are they called again? They are called Retro Rampage. That's the last of the retro rampages that we've to do. And now we are going in for Crumble Rumble 5. Let's go. I'm sure this will be painless and everything will just work out so well. So for this one's a bit different because yeah, you have to avoid the enemies that are spitting out as much as possible, but you're also avoiding the lava things that are falling down, and that seems to be quite random, so that doesn't seem to be aimed at you necessarily. It seems that yeah, you're going to get several of them are going to be the okay. Oh yeah. I forgot what you have to do. Okay, so you have to make him drop down as well. So I thought I'd got everyone, and it doesn't appear that I had got everyone either. But on top of that, I forgot what you have to do with him. I forgot like how to defeat him. So yes, it would appear that this is a whole self-owned thing as well. Like there's a lot of the bad guy taking out his own minions, but also you have to avoid everything, and also if he is taking out all his minions, he's also taking out the platform that you've to try and, you know, like walk on to beat all the other enemies. All this is to say, how on earth am I meant to do this while speaking to you all? You know, I do admire these channels that, okay, I don't know 100% that the channels that say that they're, oh, this is without death, this attempt is without death. I don't know that that's not cut together in a certain way. I don't know that I can check that, but also a lot of the channels that do that are no commentary. I do notice. Oh, I walked right into that one. Okay, I'm going to skip forward again to when I get it. Let's go. Okay, I think it was it the next time? No, I think it was the time after that I got it. But there you go. We have we've done all of them, the crumble rumbles, we've done all them. Let's go. 303 of the bots. And let me see how I've done with the world map. Let me see. So there's still 4 bots, but we know where they are. And apart from that, we've completed everything else. And I am going to go for the X worlds, just because that you know, like it might be a little longer an episode. Lost Cross Void, so they're calling the X Cross, which I suppose is another name for it. Just so that you're not confused if I use the word X or if I use the word Cross. They are basically the same thing in this context. So basically the same world that we've seen before. Although it looks a bit different. Is it just my imagination? I know that obviously it's got X's instead of squares and circles and triangles, but it looks a bit different to me. But yes, let's see how well we do with these. And again, I will be attempting one time, and if I don't get it, then I'll be skipping forward to when I do get it, like to the time that I do get it. So To the Beat is the first one. Oh, let's go for this. This will be perfectly painless in all ways. Okay, so you just basically need to get across, and I'm going to skip forward to when I get it. Let's go. that took so long. Believe it or not, we're now, I mean, I'm recording this like a couple of weeks later, but I'm recording this post-commentary because it just took so long. It took so many attempts to do that. The others, don't worry, aren't as long, and obviously they're not going to be as long for you, but when I put out the all attempts video, it's just going to be so long. I'm just super aware of that, but yes, I needed to record this post commentary because like I needed to just like lie in my bed and like get comfortable. So this is slightly different than the time stop power that we've had before. This is you throw this hourglass and that freezes time, like it explodes wherever. Okay, so there we go, we die, but let's skip forward to when I get it. Yeah, so there we go. So you might have hit an object with the hourglass and that would make it explode and then pause time, or it would eventually just blow up and self-destruct and pause time around it. So that one didn't take nearly as long, but at this point I was just like lying in my bed, very comfortable. But yeah, I'm just aware that it doesn't bode well for the ultimate challenge, the great challenge, or whatever it's called. Yeah, so this one, shocking behaviour. Yeah, this one I couldn't remember at all at the start, but let's skip forward to when I get it. Yeah, so there we go. So that final X that's spinning, that took me a lot of attempts to get past that. Yeah, some of these took longer than others, but like I said, I'll be putting out the all attempts videos and the individual videos if you're wanting to just watch them. So Birdy Barrage, is it Birdy Barrage? This one isn't as difficult as it looks, but it did take me a couple of attempts, but like it really isn't as difficult as it first looks. The number of enemies does not match the difficulty in these challenge levels, but yeah, it did take me a couple of attempts, and there you go. So you get hit from the front by any of them, then you're done for. But if you hit the top of the bird, then it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm now playing the attempt that I completed. So I'll see you then. Okay, so there we go. So the cross levels were a bit of a difficulty spike compared to the other levels, the other challenge levels. It was definitely doable, but yeah, I'm worried about the challenge, the ultimate challenge, whatever it's called, the big challenge. So let's go back to the home map and let's quickly have a look at, yeah, so I've finished Feather Cluster. Let's have a look at all the levels now. So we've got 5 bots and 10 bots in the challenge levels, but apart from that, we've completed everything. So returning to Crash Site. Okay, so that's 307 bots. So we are going to leave it there, folks. If you're watching this live, then I'm actually on vacation at the moment, so it might be a couple of weeks before the next episode comes out. Don't worry, it will come out, but yeah, just the way the timings worked out, I've not managed to get enough covered for the whole vacation, and then when I'm back, obviously, as well. So now I am trying to recreate the heart that Astro created in the credits, and I get almost there, and then yeah, this attempt, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. So I went away to try and, yeah, nope, that's not going to work. And then let's get this. So join us again for another episode of Let's Play Astrobot on the PlayStation 5. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks everyone for watching. See you later. Bye bye.